Our reporter Aphumelele Mdlalane has more on this story. Aphumelele, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Just brief us or give us a brief overview of what this conference will be about.
Good morning, Simpiwe, and also to the viewers at home. Like you did mention that the Minister of Cooperative, Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, is in town in the Mangaung Metro Municipality, where she is meeting with the stakeholders. That includes the political leadership of the province. We know that the Free State municipalities are on the brink of collapse. They've been struggling with financial recovery. So these should be some of the issues that will be discussed, especially that the select committee led by China Dodovu on cooperative governance. It was at this municipality last week whereby they did explain to us that during the presentations they've realized that there's so many challenges faced by the Mangaung Metro as well as Machabeng. We must also indicate that this municipality is under administration for over 2 years now, and it has been downgraded twice by Moody's. That gives an indication to show that this is one of the struggling municipalities. And not long ago they did announce that they are owed about 8 billion rands on rates and taxes. That would mean that their financial recovery plan, the challenges that they are facing here. And also another thing that is critical about this municipality, doesn't have a city manager for quite too long now. After, of course, the resignation of another city manager, we've been seeing 3 so far acting city managers. These are just amongst the issues that will be on the spotlight. And also we've heard from the opposition parties just last week when I was doing the story, they were gunning on the head of the Mangaung Executive Mayor Nkosazana. They want rather for him to be removed and another person to take over. And also the select committee did mention that if this issue of Mangaung Metro is not being resolved in terms of in the council, then they will consider to the Minister of Cooperative, Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, to dissolve this municipality. One can imagine what would that mean also in terms of services, given that we've seen week in and week out here at this municipality a hive of activity where we would see the group of service delivery groups showing their dissatisfaction at this municipality. Not long ago, they also struggled to pay some employees in the political office their salaries. So the problems here, Simpiwe, that will be on the spotlight are quite, it's a number of them, given that also there's political instability, there's factions within the council, and they've been saying that who is leading, of course, the ANC in the province, saying that he has failed somehow also to resolve the issues of political stability. So these are just some of the issues ahead of the president's visits of Imbizo on Friday and Saturday. We will see, of course, such activities whereby the minister will be meeting with the stakeholders. They also the political heads, as well as some members of the municipality, given that they want the issue of course there should be a resolution in terms of financial recovery. This municipality has been unable to even collect rubbish collection on time. Residents have been, of course, on the receiving end, saying that they are paying their tax and rates, but they would be also suffering. And also in terms of water shortage, there would be some areas that would go a week, Simpiwe, in this metro without water, whereas they are paying their services.
And we know that the National Council of Provinces concluded its oversight visit in the Free State province, and in that announcement it was also mentioned that Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma will be stripping some of the council members of executive powers. So what do we know about this particular development, and what came out of that NCOP oversight visit?
On the NCOP, I must indicate, Simpiwe, that the chair was not happy with the reports from especially Mangaung as well as Machabeng, given that these are the municipalities that are on the top when it comes to also owing Eskom. We know that there's more than 5 municipalities in the province combined. They owe Eskom about 12.5 billion rand. That's a huge number, Simpiwe, and they were saying that they will use their powers as an NCOP to make sure that they bring a turnaround strategy to this metro, and that's what you just said, that they will exercise their powers to make sure that within the council there is a change, and the priority here, it should be services, should be the interest of the people, other than the political squabbles that we see happening inside the council. We'll just now hear an indication from the minister. I want to understand that she will, on these closed sessions that now they are having, she will get a picture of what is the status of the Mangaung Metro, given that she also received now the report from the NCOP, which was not happy, and they've been saying that if push comes to shove, they will want this municipality to be disbanded. Simpiwe.
All right, Aphumelele, thank you so much for your update. We do appreciate your time. Aphumelele Mdlalane there is out at Mangaung Metro, ahead of the visit by Cooperative Minister Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma.